Hello and welcome. Thank you for clicking on the video, man. We're out here with the NASCAR Gen 4 series at Legacy, Texas, which is my favorite, version of Texas. And we're about to haul the mail. This is going to be a difficult one. We got 80 laps to do around here as the number 2 car, but oddly enough, man, this is actually, there's a lot of cars out here this time. I feel like the past couple races, I mean, I think even last week I had the race against the AI because this stuff was so dead, but this time we have at least 22 cars out here. But it's still unfortunate that I'm the number 2 car somehow. That is absolutely insane. I was nowhere near the 2 car, in the truck series race. You'd think out here in the old Cup series, the NASCAR Cup series would be like probably the 20, but we're the number 2, so let's go qualify and see where we're starting. This race is most definitely 100% going to suck the life out of these tires, man. This is going to be a tire race. No ifs, ands, or buts, and of course that is if it stays green. 22 cars out here. That's cause for a wreck fest. But qualifying won't mean too much, with all this. Who knows when the first caution is going to be. Seems like lately it's always been lap number 1, dude. Be careful, so. We want to qualify well enough where we're not going to be in the wreck, I guess, I already messed it up. I don't know if I want to use brake in qualifying. Maybe you just want to roll the corner. We'll try that here on this second lap. Start here at 3 and 4, though. No brake, just a lift. Not going to be, oh gosh, too good of a setup lap, man. That was really bad. That was really bad. I'm kind of trying to drive it like Charlotte, but it seems that exit of 4 is a little weird. But it's also possible, maybe not too many people will qualify in this race. We're gonna go low here, use a little bit of brake, a little bit more patient on the throttle to allow for an exit like that. That's gonna be a little bit quicker, but I don't really know if that's gonna stand or anything. The first lap might have been top, and then second lap on the bottom, but drop back down to 3rd, dropping down even harder, now to 5th. Let's take a look and see. I think a good chunk of guys have qualified now, maybe, from what I'm seeing, about half the field. And we're about mid-pack from the people that have qualified. So we're going to see where we start. Hopefully it's inside the top 10. Let's go take the green, though, for a 80-lap main event. This is going to be a long one. Qualified ourselves 3rd row on the outside, so inside the top 10, I'll take that. Kind of hope we can run here all day. I mean, it kind of depends on everyone else's pace. I have a good feeling I know what pace I'm looking for to try to save my tires. I'm going to try to drive this race as if it's going to go cautionless, unless it becomes very apparent later on that that's not going to be the case. But we're going to start out driving like it's going to be a cautionless race. We're going to take it easy, Got the old camel car on the inside right over here, and this will be, of course, the only double file start. The next time we're doing a restart, it'll be single file. I have a feeling like it might be a first gear start, but I'm not really too concerned with it. You know what I'm saying? We got 80 laps, long ways to go. And we're about to figure out what everyone's race pace is. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy, I was not ready for that green. But oh well. Sorry about that, everybody. Alright, go smooth. Wow, those guys are going really, really hard in front of us. Huh. Okay, yeah, so they're going pretty decent behind us. They felt like they took it easy pace behind us. Save some tire here. Oh, the leader. Alright, dude. This is crazy. We're 3 wide or something, man. That was crazy. Alright. Go get him, Square D. Apologize if I called him Circle D. I can't remember. I think I said Circle D. Might be a different company. I don't know. Hope we don't get ran over, though. Trying to lift on entry and save the tire. Wouldn't be too good of a thing if we just get ran over. So I think these guys are keep in mind of that. Keep in mind of a nice slower entry. Yeah, he backed way off on entry. So we're in good hands. Completely unsold out track, by the way. I turned off the crowds. Usually we're in a sold out stadium. But now, it's just time to clock in laps. I wonder where that initial leader went. He just got, you know, super sideways there and just dropped back, man. Dropped like a rock. I think, at least. Might be the guy up there in P3. I knew he had a pink paint scheme like that. Made it more laps than the truck race I ran already. Of course, it's at a completely different racetrack. Old Michigan. Which was really fun, honestly. Got the race a couple real fast guys out there. I mean, this SOF we're in right here is only a 2700, but my NASCAR truck race we ran, it was like a 4200 or 4100 SOF. Some real big guys out there. That was a real competitive race. Didn't really have too many cautions. I almost want to say truck race, you only had 2 cautions. It's early now, but it's looking like this race is going to go pretty good. I mean, it's super single filed out right now, so I'm thinking this race might go, man. I'm glad we're on that green flag strategy. One thing, though, that I didn't do, you already know what I'm about to say, I did not practice a pit stop. I'm about to lose so much time if we end up doing that under green. I thought that was a caution right there, honestly. Hopefully I'm not starting to oversend it. I've kind of gapped the guy behind us. I don't think I've really gained much time to the guys in front of us, though. Just maintaining equidistance, really. I want to give a massive shout out to my Daytona Dad button box. We're going to be saving some good fuel out here. I was able to save some, you know, before we even went green. Hopefully that'll really be the difference right there, you know. Be able to go the extra lap. Get that extra rear weight for these corners. Guy behind us is harvicking pretty hardcore, I feel like. Getting way down there on that white line. And we've kind of gapped the rest of the field. Oh man, I think I just saw someone in the pits on my relative. That ain't good. That ain't ideal. This guy's definitely closed up the distance here. I think I've been kind of missing my marks. But so be it. Kind of seems like he backed it way off through that corner. Hopefully he goes, if he goes for the pass, he does it cleanly. He's going to try to go on the outside possibly. And the shapes of these corners, each one is a little different. It's not identical on either side of this racetrack. Pass me cleanly. We can negotiate. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you the outside here. The air is really upsetting my car, though. It's really jostling things around. It's a nice jostle. Work that throttle. Hit that G-force. Put the right rear where you want it. I want to give him the outside. You know, make it clear here. I like this bottom line. Don't want to dump myself off his nose, you know what I'm saying? So, smart to make a nice clear line available to your fellow competitor. That outside open, or he's going to go low. I left him in the outside lane. That one really messed up my air pretty weirdly. Woo! 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 We're good, baby. Woo! We are good. We're gonna be all right. Let's go, man. We're all good. No problem. That's crazy. The only 2 cars for miles. And that's amazing. Restart. Boy, do I feel freaking lucky to even be alive, man. We had a couple cars hit the pits there. One guy, you know, got his lap back. We're restarting just outside the top 10. And yeah, zero apology, of course. You know, really great stuff. It's what I expect. You know, really high quality racing. You know, the passing car wrecks us, doesn't lift for none of it or whatever in the world. And I mean, man, we're just lucky we didn't hit the wall and we were able to lock it down and survive that. So, but these single file restarts are always kind of deadly, and we'll see if we can survive this thing. And I don't want to leave kind of a gap a little bit between me and this guy. I don't want to be right on him. It also might be good to be in first gear, but oh well. No tires, by the way, for us. A couple guys behind us. I think I mentioned that. Hit the pits. See, they're like picking up speed weirdly. Okay, here we go. All right. Under green. There we go. Get to the inside. Got a bit of a run. A-okay. We're all still on some old tire. So, just going to continue with my saving tire strategy like nothing happened. All right. I think some of these guys maybe have really blown through their tire because, I mean, I'm not even driving that hard and I'm kind of catching up to them a little bit. Easy. Yeah, looks like we're probably just going to be kind of stagnant here. Guy behind us might have a bit of a run. Keep an eye on that. Hope we don't get spun out again. But it would be really, really good to get a nice fat green flag run this time around. Probably be able to pick off some cars a little earlier this run if we truly did save our tire well enough compared to the guys around us. It's heavily possible these guys were saving their stuff good enough. Get the exit here. Guy behind us pushed a little tight. Looked like he was heading to that wall. I don't think this air is really helping us too much. I'm trying to put my nose not right where the car in front of me is, you know, for the corners, that is. Get the grip on the front tires way better. And then we gotta slow down a little bit more. That's all right. Guy behind us is going way too hard for 13th place. Let's freaking calm down a little bit, boys. It's not too big of a deal to pass for 13th here. Oh boy. Hang on to it, X-side. Freaking Jeff Burton. Roll it on the bottom. Definitely starting to feel some tire stuff go on here. We're going to have a guy right on the outside leave the lane. Oh, it's the one car. That was a little weird arrow stuff going on there. Don't go 3 wide with Excite here. Let's leave him plenty of thinking room. You know what I'm saying? Got this guy right behind us again who's about to dump me. You have got to be kidding me. Oh boy. We are not in safe hands around here. This guy is like trying to pass at all costs. Oh goodness gracious. Well, we'll pass him back, you know, he'll blow his tires off as long as it stays green. Or he might dump the 22 in front of him. That's a big possibility. And we're done. That's engine exploded. Watch out behind us. And that guy ruined our race, man. Dang. That's crazy. Yeah, we're not going to see him later on in the race. Because, I mean, yeah, that engine exploded. That guy is driving way too aggressively. And yeah, I mean, I think that's just going to be done, dude. Didn't even make it halfway. That's wild. Let's go watch that. 22 car just entering way too hard. It was on lap 22 as well, man. It was friggin' set in stone. Wrote the check. This guy just loses control with the air. The guy behind him was just kind of all over him. That really probably upset the air a lot more. And we were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, man. That is unbelievably unfortunate. We were going to have one dang good run. I can almost guarantee it. Let's go watch that guy that actually dumped us too on like lap 10 or whatever it was. Yeah, it was the beautiful 15 car. I mean, that paint scheme looks freaking great, but he kind of walked us all the way up to the wall and then was there on the inside, you know, and then he just stayed there, didn't lift for us at all, stayed there, maintained in the throttle, and drove right through us and kept going. Drove right through it. So, I mean, that's pretty, you know, disrespectful racing. I mean, I would definitely lift. That's the way to do it. We weren't in a pack or anything like that. It was a freaking 1v1. There was no cars, for miles. And he felt the need that, it was okay to just drive through the guy. Freaking crazy, man. The disrespect out here is absolutely wild. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to watch the rest of this race. And, well, I guess we'll look through the wrecks and everything at the end of this, John. And, see what happened to everybody else. Also, another update, man. I'm just now finding out this is the #1 car, man. This is the guy that almost spun out, in the very first lap, went to the back, and then, wrecks us. Or not really wrecks us, but drives right through us. He's having a bad day. He's the #1 car, Freaking crazy. The disrespect is wild from the single-digit cars. Me being the #2 car, if I'm having a bad day, I ain't running through nobody. I'm not doing nothing egregious. I don't know what the heck, kind of hothead kind of situation these guys are in, these guys are crazy. They're just ruining the fun for a lot of people. Guys like me, I'm only able to run this stuff just once. This is the one time I'm running it. Maybe he can only run it once too, but I think that stuff's pretty wild, man. That is some pretty wild and, real big inflated ego kind of stuff. This guy owns the track, the #1 car. Thought I would add that in there real quick. Hope you guys, heard that and pick up on that. Let me know what you think about that little statement there, and I'm going to continue to watch this. And I've had a couple people already complain about this guy's driving, so I'm going to keep listening and see what's going on. All the way back, lap #1, these guys were able to finish off this race finally, man. I was really wanting to race this one. It looked really freaking fun out here, dude. Like, I was looking forward to this one super hard, and I guess this was the first big wreck of the race. Us just completely getting destroyed, man. And we finished basically dead last. Like, yeah, I mean, we're done, man. We're gonna lose 900 I rating. That's pretty wild. And didn't even make it halfway. Like, man, this was gonna be such a fun race. It's always the ones, I'm always looking forward to big time. I always think these 1.5 mile kind of tracks are super fun, especially a Legacy Texas. Way better than the new Texas. A lot more fun and challenging. I mean, each corner was a little bit different. Long run, it was going to be really great. But, we got the short end of the stick. Guy sent us all the way to the back. We were able to save it, but being back there was the death wish, man. That one car was just driving so ridiculously hard for being that far back. And then the other car was way out of whack, man, and just wrecked himself and took me with him. Oh, great. There's a 3 car driving way too hard. Oh, look, there's the guy that was driving way too hard. Still driving way too hard with a 20. 0 lift on him right there. Crazy. 0 respect for safety. Hey, it's a video game. People drive like it's a video game. That's what it's like out here. In these SOFs, I guess. I don't know. And the truck race was a lot better. People were, being safe. A lot higher SOF, a lot more, not respect, but knowledge. A lot more knowledge out in the field. Jeff Burton, 4 car getting a little loose there right in front of the 11. Oh, nice, no lift on him. Cars get a little out of whack, down the straights and stuff like that, but 4 car gets completely murdered by that guy. And absolutely great. Luckily, he didn't really smack nothing. He was able to save it himself. And the 21, he just drives right through the 21. I mean, nice. All right, really great stuff. 21's going to smack the inside wall. The 4 car he's got somewhere to be, man. You can't be slow right in front of him. You're going to get ran over. Single-digit cars, dude. Let me tell you. If you're slow right in front of the 1 cars or the 4 car, you're going to get ran over. I sent the 8 car to the infield. I don't know if that's going to give the 11 the black flag there or what, but wow, glad we weren't out here for that. He's going to avoid it from hitting the pits, which is good, but I don't think this guy's going to get the restart after that. Dang. I mean, it's all the way turned around. It might end up bringing out the caution. That was tight. There's the 11. Well, Denny Hamlin, we love you, Denny. Smacks wall, big. That was a big smack. 10 in the wall, comes off the wall a little bit. Scary stuff. Here's the 4 again. What's the 4 going to do here? Smack some wall? It looks like it. Nice, man. Got that angle of attack. Hey, it's that 14 car. Scary. Let's see what happens here. Oh, man. I don't know. But, oh, boy. A couple guys just driving way too friggin' hard. Oh! Like, turn left into the 11? No, you know, the 4 shows up right here. All right. Everything looks good, though. No bad blood. The guy's still smacking the wall. That 4 car's taking advantage, man. Man, that 14's out of whack. Where's... Oh, no freaking way, dude. Hey, there's me. All the way to the inside. Nice. This is going to be the ending of the race. All right, let's go take a look at the results. And yeah, look at the hundreds we're losing, man. Sayonara. That was a pretty low-ish SOF. I can't really remember, you know, what the average really is when we run Gen 4. But, you know, usually, you know, as I said in the beginning of this thing, just probably like 3 minutes ago, not too long of a video, that, you know, usually we only have like 10 people per race in a Gen 4 race. This is the first time we had like 20-something people, but we finished 21st, get wrecked out super early, and just a whole sea of red. We lose a whole bunch of stuff. So, you know, massive shout out to everyone's patience today. Really good patience and race etiquette. You know, really great job. Really showed us how it's done, man. So, really good stuff. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was a nice short one for you guys today. Thanks to all the YouTube members. Thank you guys a ton. And yeah, thanks a lot. Thank you. And you guys have a good one. Deuces.